Good morning everyone. This is our fifth lecture on the major domains of the earth. And till the day we have seen a three sphere of our earth. That is one lithosphere, second is atmosphere and hydrosphere. And in that we have taken a little more information about lithosphere, then hydrosphere, and today we will going to see about atmosphere. But before this thing, I want to correct here one thing, that a second largest continent is Africa. In previous lecture I told you an incorrect thing, that is the second largest continent is zero, but that is incorrect thing. The correct thing is second largest continent is Africa. Now going to see about atmosphere. Atmosphere. The earth is surrounded by a layer of gas called atmosphere. Write the definition of atmosphere. The earth is surrounded by layer of gas called the atmosphere. This is the definition of atmosphere. What the definition is saying to us? The layer of gas which is surrounded in our on our earth, that is called atmosphere. We can feel around the earth air flowing, movement of leaves of trees. Like this, we can take examples. This is the existence of air on the earth. Now let us see. This thin blanket of air is an integral and important aspect of the planet. It is important thing of our planet. What? The air, gas of air is an important thing of our planet. It provides us with the air we breathe and protect us from harmful effects of sun rays. You know, all of you, we have to need to survive of oxygen. It is also kind of gas. Oxygen is also kind of gas, and its need to survive every living things. And the gases, all these gases protects us from heavily sun rays. That means ozone layer of our suppose uh, we take an example of seed. Seeds have their own covered lever. Like that, our earth has also an protection. That protection, we can say to that protection, ozone layer. That ozone layer become by oxygen, pure oxygen, and that ozone layer protects us from harmful sun rays. And how it is happening? It is happening by the various kind of gases in the atmosphere. The atmosphere extends up to height of about 16 kilometers. Or this atmosphere spreads high to 1600 kilometers. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers based on composition. We can divide this atmosphere in 5 divisions. Temperature and other properties. According to temperature, we can divide this atmosphere. These layers starting from Earth's surface are called troposphere. See, now we will going to see how the atmosphere became and how we divide it. Suppose this is ground level of our earth. That means this is the lithosphere. Okay. Firstly, we divide our atmosphere in first division is troposphere. Troposphere. What is the troposphere? What is the troposphere? This layer starting from the Earth's surface. You can see this layer starting from surface, right? Surface of the Earth. Then the troposphere, then mesosphere, then stratosphere. This is the one. Then secondly, stratosphere. Stratosphere. Third, mesosphere. Mesosphere. Fourth, thermosphere. And fifth is exosphere. We divide here our atmosphere in 5 regions. This is the 5 region of our atmosphere, which is starting from the ground of our Earth. First is troposphere, second is stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Okay. The atmosphere is composed mainly of nitrogen, oxygen, which make up about 19% of clean, dry air. What? How our atmosphere composed? It composed mainly with nitrogen and oxygen. Here it measures two things, which is nitrogen and oxygen, which make up about 19% of the clean dry air. Nitrogen is 70%. What? Nitrogen. Nitrogen is 78% in the atmosphere. Then oxygen. Oxygen is 21% in the atmosphere, and 99% of the atmosphere become by these two gases, and remain 1% is made up by all gases. That means all the gases is 1%, 99% and 1%, 100%. Okay, our atmosphere made like this. And the carbon dioxide organs, carbon dioxide and other gases are also in this atmosphere. The density of the atmosphere varies with height. Density means if you go to the high level of our atmosphere, you feel there a massive heat, and we can feel also a cold atmosphere if you change the division of atmosphere. We can feel there various kind of atmosphere if you change our division of atmosphere. It is maximum at sea level and decreases rapidly as we go up. Sometimes if you climb on the hill and mountain, we can experience there, we feel coldness. This is the experience of change of atmosphere. And if you climb to high, we face a problem with breathing due to this decrease in the density of air. If you climb highly, we can face to problem of breathing because there should not be existence of oxygen. The temperature also decreases as we go upward. What? If you go upward, the temperature should be decreased. The atmosphere exerts pressure on the earth. What? This atmosphere exerts pressure on the earth. This various places to places some areas experience high pressure and some areas low pressure. Recently, like I told you, if you change atmosphere, if you change the division of atmosphere, you feel various kind of feelings. That means coldness and highness. Air move from high pressure to low pressure. This is the law of our earth. What? High pressure to low pressure. Moving of high pressure to low pressure. It should be water, it should be air, it should be heat. Okay. Moving air is known as wind. We can say this thing, moving air is known as wind. Now, today we have seen about and we have learned about atmosphere, and in the next lecture we will see about biosphere. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.